radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
You gave us law of self-determination. We followed your principles in freedom fighting. But why does the life of a black man doesn't matter to you all? Biafrans are being massacred in large quantities. Instead of getting help from you people, you called us shifting.
This is the story of Biafrans who died on the road of freedom.
This is the story of the motherless searching for a lovely home.
They were shot by the military. No one knew what it all began.
A painful history, living a life of misery.
United Nations, why did you let the children die? United Nations, why did you let the children cry? United Nations, why did you let Biafrans fall? United Nations, why did you let the children fall? Did you let the children fall? Did you let the children fall?
We are known for being blunt about the truth. Federal and world bodies can't even deny this obvious proof that these kids were starved to death. None of them were left. Together we stand against this ruthlessness.
You made us believe in you, you gave us your word, and now they are killing us and spilling our blood.
Pain and misery, we've had enough, we've had enough. UN and the USA, stand up for once, we've had enough.
We have been mourning our throne in all our zones. Since the crashes of those fake nations, we still haven't grown. We cannot stack in the tops, back, yes. We need to go back to our home, yeah, our home.
What have we done to this abusing human treatment? What is a crime that that's not letting our environment? Biafrans are suffering every day. What more can we say if that's the price that we must pay? We must pay. And I'm so disappointed in USA, UN, and the government. That's why I say
United Nations, why did you let the children die? United Nations, why did you let the children cry? United Nations, why did you let Biafrans fall? United Nations, why
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Ukafo Mefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I keep telling you, you may not understand the mindset behind those words, but one day you shall. He is, of course, standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. He is the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. For almost 60 years now, nobody have done that. He is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. By the special grace of Chukwukika Abiyama, I remain George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And as always, I will go ahead to perform my song ritual in Biafran Juju style. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma o, ịhụnanya gị, numa gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na Nedemao Onye de kage Onye de kage Onye de kadadim Chineke Odi onye ririgio Odi onye yirigio Odi onye yiri ya o Imanodi onye yiri Chineke nke n'igwe o Onwere onye a ga-eji ma ya tụ sọwụ ya yiri ya o Ise. And of course, on this segment we go to a topic which is simply titled Fighting in the Mental versus Fighting Arena. Fighting in the mental versus fighting in the arena of flight. First of all, let me remind us that every battle in life is fought in different dimensions. Every battle in life. There is nothing you will do. In fact, there is no need of thinking of victory except a battle must be fought. In every situation and circumstance, there is a battle to fight. And to fight this battle range in two different dimensions. Major two different dimensions. Or do I say primary two dimensions? Number one is the spiritual realm. You must fight or flight in the spiritual realm. The second of it is the physical realm. You must fight or you flight in this physical realm. But tonight I want us to dwell on the fight versus the flight, all in the spiritual realm. Because there is no way you can conquer in the physical except mentally you have defeated. There are some of us when we sleep in the dream, you see yourself, you are eating fried rice. You see yourself, you are fornicating. You see yourself in the dream, they are chasing you. Every day they are chasing you. Those people decrease. It's not everybody they chase in the dream. Some of us, when we are in the dream, we can jump from here, we land in Lagos. From Lagos, we jump again, we land in Costa Rica. From Costa Rica, we jump, we land in America. You can't poison us in the dream. We are not It's not pride, and we are not challenging you. But yet we are challenging you. You can't. That is why even when you give us in the dream, we will come out physically, we will vomit it. Why? Because we understand that there could be no victory in the physical realm except it has first been won in the spiritual realm. In the quest to restore Biafra, if we do not win the battle in the spiritual realm, it is impossible for us to win in the physical realm. And that is why, as we embark on this journey to restore Biafra, everything that we need to conquer, we must equip ourselves with it. Our leader came here talking about Chukwu Kikabiama. It was after the sermon of Chukwu Kikabiama was done, and then there was a need to call our people and say, we need gun. Because Jesus understands this truth. That is why he told the disciple, before I told you, don't carry suit, don't carry bag, don't take any extra item for your journey. But today I am asking you, it is time for you, when you are moving, buy gun, sell your shirt, buy cutlass. Jesus said so. Because you understand that first of all, when it comes to fighting in the spiritual arena, you don't need AK-47. You don't need cutlass. You don't need machete. You need your brain. Some will wait and fight to the end. Others will be put to flight. And in this study, it is my desire that we look at the difference between them in order for us to help equip our mind as we approach the last lap in this struggle. We have been here quite a while. It should be 8 years, 5 years, 7 years on, depending on when you joined IPOB. We have been here fighting for the same thing. Our fathers before us did this. We can go ahead to begin to analyze everybody who has fought or who is fighting to ensure that Biafra is restored. Believe me, we are spending so much time. Mental fighting means thinking against the current. When we say fight mentally, it means thinking against the current, not thinking with it. It is our business to purchase gas, bags, and then when we discover the seed of the truth behind what we have purchased, and then in order to present the truth, we need to act in certain ways. When we talk about fighting mentally, I want us to let me try to see how it can be broken down for our proper understanding. The three foundation of Nigeria, or the three founding father of Nigeria, which happened to be Ahmadu Bello, he was fighting a mental fight. He fought mentally. Ahmadu Bello fought mentally. Ahmadu Bello may be 9 years. The Buckingham Palace, the British government, decided to work with him at the age of 9 years, because that was exactly 6 years. He was 6 years in 1914 when he signed the amalgamation document that keep all of us inside the zoo called Nigeria. But from 6 years till he died, he fought mentally. He didn't fight. Now, when we say he fought mentally, from the very record we have about Ahmadu Bello, he said something. From the day I came to this land, my people were not awakened to their responsibility. But as you can see now, they are turning out from different institutions of higher learning. And as far as I can see, they need to be employed. And if in the future, we do not have need for them because they are all been gainfully employed, and we want to hire an outsider because they will be the only one occupying the whole offices in Nigeria, and then we can go and hire somebody from British government and call him expatriate. If we cannot see British government very poor to come and steal from Nigeria, and then we can go and look for another person. But not in this Nigeria. No Igbo man will be there. But the day he made this statement, they've not done Igbo coup. The day he made this statement, they've not killed people. The day he made this statement, they've not fought war. And you see, before even the so-called Igbo coup, or the first massacre that started in Nigeria, he has made this statement. And so when I say Ahmadu Bello fought mentally, having been indoctrinated by the British government on the role he must play, as it is being played out today, he went ahead to fight mentally. And fighting that mentally simply means he don't give a hoot about what you say. What they want is what will happen. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter whether you love them or you don't love them, you hate them or you don't hate them. A Nigerian can only survive on one condition. And that is, it must be seen as their forefather estate. He knew it was going to come with challenges. He prepared the mind of his followers, and all of them stood their ground. Ahmadu Bello is long gone. Buhari came implementing the decision, the agenda of Ahmadu Bello to the letter. Buhari is dead. Even in his grave, he is still implementing the agenda of Ahmadu Bello. This is fighting mentally. I'm coming. And then we look at the next founding father, which is Awolowo. Founding fathers of Nigeria. He was 3 years old when he signed the amalgamation document that kept us in the zoo called Nigeria. Awolowo was 3 years. Queen of England actually signed document with these people. But let me remind you that Obafemi Awolowo fought mentally. One of the reasons why Awolowo was arrested and detained before the war was that he injected tribalism into the Nigerian setting. Today, when we are talking about, oh, I hate Yoruba, I hate this one, Awolowo started it now. I do not flight mentally, I fight mentally. Awolowo did not fight flight. He fought mentally. Awolowo was able to rally around the Yoruba people. He told them, look, our land in Nigeria is very small. Our land in Nigeria is very small. When they are saying, oh, Igbo don't have land, Igbo don't have land. That is not our concern. Let our people rise up first of all and fight mentally. Let's see who is deceiving who. The Yoruba quickly took over Lagos, which belonged to Benin people. There is no name in Yoruba ancient Lagos. There is no name in ancient Lagos. There is no name in Lagos that is Yoruba name. From the monarch stool to anywhere you live. No name is Yoruba. Eko is not Yoruba language. Oba is not Yoruba language. And so is all the communities in Lagos. No one is Yoruba language. When you talk about Obalende, this is where Oba brought us. Who is Oba? Benin are the one who owns Oba. The current idiot claiming to be Oba of Lagos, the one that say we push Igbo people inside the lagoon, is from Ogun State. He was one time police commissioner of Lagos State. And so the question is, when was he born? When did we have the first Oba in Lagos? So Yoruba, because their population is more than Benin people, they claimed Lagos. No, don't say the history, you will cause problem. And then who cares? Today Yoruba are clinching to Lagos, but we will tell this history of Nigeria. Divide Nigeria peacefully, let everybody go. Without that, everything you people hold dear, you will lose it before your very eyes. And so Yoruba claimed Lagos. They claimed Edo State. They planted Oba in Benin. So the people will not understand the game they are playing. I'm not here to talk about the history of the Benin monarch. I understand everything about that. Even Benin person, I will tell you everything. Because I am more Benin than you can imagine, than yourself. For the Ikwere man to say it's from Benin. Don't you know there is something we know there that none of you know? But we will tell this story as we move by. So every monarch in former Bende state, almost all the monarch in Edo state currently today, they were misplaced. Yoruba is claiming them. The same thing, they went to Ishekiri and removed the Nana of Ishekiri and changed the name to Yoruba name, Olu of Ishekiri. Ishekiri, Olu is an alien to Ishekiri people. What they have is Nana. The name of the highest monarch that ruled Ishekiri kingdom in those days where men were men was Nana. Today, because Yoruba is busy stealing land. Very soon, Abo will become Yoruba. After all, they did shake hand across River Niger. In other words, just from River Niger there, all of us are Yoruba. Obafemi Awolowo fought mentally. He told Yoruba, you must bargain for your 10%. Without your 10%, don't agree. And today, it is benefiting them. I'm just trying to give you what it means to fight mentally and to flight mentally. And then you have the Oga Pata Pata of them all. Nnamdi Azikiwe. He was the oldest. He was 9 years old. He was more educated than all of them. He was more connected. I understand he could speak Hausa, speak Yoruba, and speak Igbo. He was a complete Wazobia. I won't curse him this evening. And so at the age of 9 years, he signed amalgamation document with terrorist Lugard, Flora Shaw, in Buckingham Palace. The very amalgamation that keep us here. The amalgamation has expired though. But do you know what? Nnamdi Azikiwe flight mentally. Do you know how he flight mentally? He was running away from the truth. Oh, let us come. We are one Nigeria. Oh, let's come. His brothers will tell him, this thing you are doing will not favor us. He said, no, I want to be Zik of Africa. No, leave it like that. I know what I'm doing. Let's come. He never planned for his people. I can tell you that same mistake he made. All the leaders after him, including Ojukwu, all of them made that mistake. We can only pray that this very leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not make that mistake. You don't flirt mentally. You fight mentally. And what did Nnamdi Azikiwe do? He was perceiving. Awolowo stood 10% for Yoruba people, whether you like it or not, and it stands till today. Ahmadu Bello stood and said, no matter what happened, Nigeria must be seen as our forefather estate. We must dip the Quran inside the Atlantic Ocean. But Nnamdi Azikiwe was there. He flight. To him, he can speak Yoruba. When he go to Yoruba land, he speak Yoruba. When he go to Hausa land, he speak Hausa land. When he come to Igbo land, he saw Wanyanye. He thought it's about him. There are issues that are very sensitive he's supposed to discuss. There are things that he's supposed to say. Whatever will happen, but he's expecting them. Today I see people. They say IPOB insult people. IPOB have to change their pattern. Thunder will fire all of you. Who will see a mad country like Nigeria and you are talking to them like a human being? Those of you on Facebook, that is the hollow chamber of Nigeria. Lawmakers, those are the lawmakers fighting like touts. They are fighting like touts. Will anybody notice IPOB? Except IPOB came and told us that Nigeria is a zoo. Apparently and sincerely, Nigeria is a zoo. How can you get salvation by faith and you want to perfect it by work? Don't you understand the difference between fighting mentally and flight mentally? All of them failed. Because somewhere along the line, we begin to manage. Oh, let's be acceptable. You accept me, you not accept me. What does it have to do with me? Everything we have done so far has not changed our stand. It has not changed our circumstance. It has not changed our situation. It is even worsening it. At the end of their mental fight or mental flight, the end result was a physical fight which led into a genocidal war that lasted for 3 years, we paid dearly for it because we were on a mental flight more than a mental fight. After all this demonstration of intellectual, war broke out. War broke out. I listened to Mbazurike in his press interview he granted to BBC during the 30th May Day, remembering of our heroes and heroines. He said, I have to tell you the truth. The problem was that during the war or before the war, haven't they killed Hausa according to him? Yoruba went back and rallied around themselves. Ahmadu Bello and group of company went back and rallied around themselves. But he said Ojukwu came back home and then arrested everybody, gave them 10-meter house arrest, 10-meter radius house arrest. I don't know how true that is. But having heard that, I think there are things I know why certain things happen the way it happened. And he said, if Ojukwu had come to rally round them, maybe things will not turn out that way. But whatever the case may be, our people have been flirting the mental fight. They run. When it comes to fighting mentally, they begin to run. They are hiding. When I joined IPOB as a reverend, I understand the implication. I know what people tells me. I know what people say. And I'll be looking at them. I knew I have to fight mentally. I don't have to run away from it. I don't play game of indulgence. And we continued. Do you know the first segment after this one that more than 90% of the people who called, all of them are men of God? Wonderful pastors. Genuine people see the truth and embrace it. It doesn't matter how people interpret them. It led to war. No matter how we analyze it, only when humanity in you have been destroyed, that is when you cannot understand what they did to us. When people who witness the war are afraid of war, you will know what they did to them. They use it to make parable in my place that the person who saw war, no, they feel pronounced and completely. But we understand the message they were trying to pass to us. And that is exactly what Nigeria wants. Nigeria taught them a lesson that if they hear war the next time they will run. But they were wrong. Because this generation, we are not here to flight mentally. We are here to fight mentally. Let's move forward and understand how it functions. Today, I listen to almost all the news radio station in Nigeria. And the trending news there is that Nigeria accused IPOB of hiding under the killing of Christians to divide Nigeria. This is flight. They are mentally running away from their responsibility. Ahmadu Bello told them, kill everybody, destroy everybody, claim Nigeria. Nigeria is your property, and they are doing it. They are fighting mentally. They are importing mercenaries like Britain did. Went to India, brought terrorist Lugard, and a prostitute accompanied him. They went to different places, bringing people to subdue us in our own land. The same thing, history is repeating itself. Fulani people who think they are born to rule, they are bringing people. But look at Fulani now crying. Oh, IPOB is taking advantage of Christians to cause international community to look into Nigeria. International community can stand up and defend righteousness. They can choose to stand up and interpret righteousness. They can choose to stand up for justice and equity. They can still choose to pretend. But let me tell you, because of the issue of Biafra, hand will touch all of you. Is it not in UK today they are pushing the statue of one of the colonial terrorists into the river? It's not black people doing that. Which is to say that some Europeans are waking up already. And you are from America, you are a descendant of the real terrorists that invaded Africa. Do not be too proud of your fathers. You can change the course of history. Do not flight mentally. Fight mentally to correct the past. It doesn't matter. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. I will not believe in my lifetime that a European man will push the stature of a terrorist who gave them their standing today side water. It has started already. And for those Europeans who did that, I, George Onyeibe, I forgive you. All the curse of your ancestors following you before, because the curse coming for all of you are not ready for it. I forgive you. You will be pardoned. Let us call evil evil. What am I trying to say? Nigeria now is accusing IPOB. Oh, IPOB are paying 85,000 naira. Is it naira or dollars or billion? They are paying it to community so that they can use Christian to distract. They are running away from their responsibility. How to know that they are mentally flighting, running away? Ask them, are they killing Christians in Nigeria? Each time I come, I stand my ground against Yoruba. I stand my ground against Awusa. I stand my ground against Fulani. Not because I don't know what is obtainable. I know. But it is very painful. Without Radio Biafra, they were cutting us down. Most of you have forgotten about Nimbo massacre. These were Christians. That was their sin. Most of you have forgotten about Agatu. These were Christians. They are Biafrans. Do you know how many thousands of people were slaughtered? You have forgotten. Nobody was shouting for us. Hausa never said anything. I don't know they can even come out and say, oh, God Almighty, thank you. They are killing us. Oh, God Almighty, intervene. But they witness it. But will I blame our leader that he has a good and a very kind nature? I won't blame him. He is who he is. That is why today he keeps fighting for everybody. He keeps fighting for Awusa. He keeps fighting for Fulani. He keeps fighting for Yoruba. He keeps fighting for Biafra. Everybody keeps fighting for us. That is because of his nature. Nigeria is killing people. Nobody said anything. Amnesty will report, nothing is done. Inter-society will report, nothing is done. Among others. As we are speaking, they are still killing. Raping. And so when people say, oh, they are killing Fulani, when they kill your brothers, why did you shut up? Without IPOB, that cry you are crying, you'll be crying it at your backyard. I don't pretend now. There are a lot of Awusa people who have sense. What are they waiting for to speak up? Oh, they are waiting for them to conquer IPOB. And then they still go by, oh, we are all not tenants, we are all not tenants. No, it is as simple as ABCD. They witnessed how they massacred our people. They never said anything. It's a propaganda. It's a propaganda. God bless our leader who decided to speak for all of you. Even bail some of you inside Kuje. Let posterity judge all of you. Nigeria is telling IPOB is causing problems. Is Nigeria not killing people? If Donald Trump is watching us now on Facebook, Donald Trump, those are the lawmakers of Nigeria. Are they not like animals? Look at them. That is how they behave. They're running from their responsibility. They lie. That is how they do. Oh, IPOB is causing problem. Is there no problem in Nigeria? Where you don't have regard for federal character? Where you you work very hard to make sure that our land is not developed? When we live in a country where killing us is like doing God a favor, and you are here deceiving yourself, let nobody deceive you. What you fear will come upon you. The earlier you divide Nigeria, the better. Let all of us go peacefully. This Nigeria you are holding, one day they will divide Nigeria, which is certain. And very soon. And when we divide, we will tell you that fight, we must fight it. So today, oh, Nigerians, please, oh, we need your attention. Oh, IPOB want to spoil our dear nation. Hey, please, oh, everybody, oh, hey, Mazi Kano, he want to take opportunity and he's lying. Oh, hey, they are not killing Christians. Are you people not ashamed? Are you people not ashamed? From your mouth, you have declared the judgment of God upon yourself. All of you, one Nigerians, from your mouth, you people have declared the judgment of God upon yourself. For every word you have spoken against the Biafran people, it shall hunt you down forever. Biafrans, get ready for the inevitable end and the calamitous doom that may befell every Nigeria. This is a fight. The first one is example of flight. The second one is example of fight. Everybody get ready. Believe me, we don't call for war. Believe me, I don't pray for war. Believe me, they will bring this war to our doorstep. They are everywhere already. Our leader made it clear in his last broadcast. Anywhere you see Dangote trailer park, anywhere you see helicopter hovering around, watch them. They are dropping ammunition. Those ammunition, they want to use it to plant corn for us. That is how to deny the truth. That is how to flirt. Mentally, you run away. It's a propaganda. It's a propaganda. When the bullet begin to fall, you will know it's not propaganda. And then it will be too late for you to fight mentally. Do not fight mentally. Equip yourself to fight mentally. And so when we come on Radio Biafra, we say, get ready. My brother, whether there will be war or there will be no war, get ready. That is how to fight mentally. You wait for them. Anyway, anyhow they want it, you wait for them. Why is it that we are shying away from the truth? Whether you like it or not, if they play the music now in our land, do you think all of us will run away? It's just that these people don't know how prepared we are. They don't know. Get ready mentally. Ojukwu didn't fight war. Ojukwu was one of the people who made sure that Ifajona did not succeed in breaking Nigeria. And Ojukwu himself could not have started a war except it was brought upon him. IPOB don't want war. And so when they bring war for us, we'll be shouting, oh, don't kill us, oh, hey, help us, oh, Lord, help us, oh. And then you need to go and find out who your parents are. Because I tell you, they will kill us without mercy. They will kill us without a single thought. Look at what they are doing. The war have not started. Look at what they are doing. My brother, anytime you are playing game of indulgence, you are flying or you are running away from the mental fight. It is better you prepare mentally. Let it come. Let it happen. Let us look at it in the face. That you are running away. Oh, we don't want war. Somebody wrote to me on my WhatsApp and said, Mazi Onyeibe, I think there is need for us to begin to see how we can form alliance with the Yoruba, because from the way I'm seeing it, we have worked together with the Yoruba people. We have built business with the Yoruba people. Please, if at this time now we fight with Yoruba, we are going to lose so much. Please don't be offended. This is just my opinion. In case that brother is listening, and I told the brother, please, me, George Onyeibe, and my family, we have built business with Fulani. We are very connected with Fulani. This Fulani we are fighting now, and the way I'm looking at it, it will affect my family investment too in the Ara. So you want us to protect Yoruba or Hausa, your relative? Me, I have Fulani. Then let's leave Fulani alone. And now you know how to fight mentally and flate mentally. These are the truth. Don't run away from it. It will catch up with you. Everything in Nnamdi Azikiwe wanted to avoid, we are paying for it today because he flirts mentally. instead of fighting like Awolowo and Amadu Bello. He fled. Let's leave Yoruba, let's leave Hausa. But have we slapped Yoruba? We don't slap Yoruba, we don't slap Hausa. Yoruba, we say, Wolo call me. In Aruana Denuden Kufe. Which one concern me? Kefe Basarem. And then by the time we begin to behave this sentimentally, let me tell you how it's going to end. Asari will be loyal to Fulani. And 90% of Biafran youth will be loyal to Yoruba Christian. And the rest of us will pay dearly for it. Because we create the platform for them to run away from reality. From reality. But if I tell you some secret, you will not believe. Yoruba control more Biafran in their church more than IPOB. It's a lie, it's a lie. The other day I told them that there is a unit in Okwa West where a Yoruba man is a coordinator. Somebody say, no, it's a lie, it's a lie. And I ask you people who are saying it's a lie. When did you come to Abia State? When did you become coordinator of Abia State? What do you know about Abia State? Were you there before Ikechukwu Goha was arrested? Were you there during the time of Sopoluchi? Were you there during the time of Chinonso? What do you know about Abia? I sent people from Port Harcourt to make sure that unit is shut down. When you are supposed to say, do you mean this? That? He said, it's a lie, it's a lie. When I tell you Yoruba control more of our youth, you need to deliver them out of there. You say, IPOB, IPOB. Okay, munu fumnanya. They run us intel. They run us intel. They are the one winding us. They will go here, whisper. They will go there, whisper. They will go to Asari, whisper. They will come to our leader, whisper. They will go to Mazi for whisper. They will go to Chikedozi and whisper. They will go to George Onyeibe, whisper. They will go to Ogomo, whisper. They will go to church. Yoruba, only Yoruba gossiping all of us round. And to us, you know, it's good, it's okay. You gonna get Biafra, all of us team together. It's okay. I want you to look at anybody causing problem in this Biafra matter. Look at all of them closely. They have Yoruba advising them. This juju no go clear for an eye. But am I wiser than you? No. Let Yoruba beat the drum of separation of Nigeria. Oh, well, don't say you can't have said it. The Aso Rock is empty. Has our leader not been saying it? Did it start today? So must we not show you can say before we agree? Any other people can do that, not Biafrans. If they like, make them talk. If they don't like, make them no talk. The same way they are killing Christians now. If they mobilize the same people and say, let's go to Onitsha, let's go and kill people, you will see the same way those people will come and kill us. How long shall they kill our prophet while we stand beside and look? Somewhere along the line, something will get wrong. They have vowed they must take over our land. They have vowed. My relative in what do you call it? Brazil. He said one thing about Oyibo is that they will be smiling, but they will do you what they want to do to you. Very polite. They kill you politely. A young man, we are going to shoot you. Don't worry, we are going to shoot you in the brain. Then when they shoot you in the brain, they will bring you down and say, die peacefully, young man. They don't have conscience. They don't have soul. That is why today, look at the level they have reduced Africa to. No feeling. They think you deserve it. Look at almost 401 years on. Look at what the Imperialists did to Africa. And they are very happy over it. Because of the color of our skin. We don't even know how we were conquered. We keep debating who did and who did not do. But the only truth we all can see is that they don't care about us. They don't really care about us. No matter how lovely they speak about you, what they are doing to you is unimaginable. And then if you fled from this mental fight, we will lose all over again. And so we fight them, look at them in the face, and tell them this thing is evil. He told me. He said they don't care about you. They hate us with cruel hatred. And we are the one loving them. We are the one loving them. We are running away from this mental fight. Check the few men who were able to overcome the mental flight and engage on the mental fight. How did our leader start? How did he start? He fought them mentally. He looks stupid as if he does not know what he's doing. But he knows what he's doing. He fought all of them. And today, majority of the Biafrans are mentally awoken. How did Martin Luther King fight? How did Nelson Mandela fight? How did Malcolm X fight? Marcus Garvey and the rest of them, how did they fight? They fought mentally. They look at you in the face and tell you the truth. They make you to understand their stand without compromising. Biafrans, get ready to fight mentally. Don't run away. Because on that day, it's either you betray me or I will betray you. And that is exactly how they want it to be. I just told you something. Oh. Go and look at all the people yapping against IPOB. Go close to them. You will see it's Yoruba that is advising them. And I have the evidence. All of them. Yoruba will go back here and tell Asari, do like this, do like this. They will go to Backyard and tell Oraka, do like this, do like this. And among others, I don't want to mention their name. Let them foolish their own madness. I'm not in diaspora. So if you want to kill me, just come and kill me here. That thing you people are looking for, you will see it. Mad people. But all we have is our life to defend now. All we have is our life to defend. Must we apologize to be who we are? The same way they are killing blacks and rubbishing them across the globe without remorse, without apology. The same thing they are doing to us in Nigeria without remorse, without apology. Let me go further to make you understand what I actually mean, because I don't think I've been able to pass the message. Those of you in America, those of you in Portugal, and every other place where they have black slave, as a black immigrant, as a black man who left Africa to America, Portugal, or anywhere, I want you to check those who persecute you more. You will see that it is the black slave that persecute you more. I've not been to America, but I know that black Americans, slaves American, are the one killing the really chimpanzee American. Do I rephrase it for politeness? Somebody is inside the well. He's saying it is where, it is where. Yes, let's go to next stage. Which one be next stage? Where would they still tie us for the same pit? The slave America is fighting the chimpanzee America. And they do all this dirty job for the imperialist. The slave in Brazil are doing the dirty job against the slave chimpanzee. I mean the chimpanzee in blacks. You have two types of blacks in America. You have the black chimpanzee. Those are the one who left Africa and they entered the America. And then you have the chimpanzee who have been in America. They are slave. They are the one fighting the black. Because they are running from the truth. They just feel somehow. You go to Portugal now, you just feel somehow. Brazil now, they just say, all these black now, they are coming to follow us to drag our inheritance. Don't worry. If we don't restore Biafra, they will chase all of you. They will chase all of you. That place though may be your central land, but they will chase you. When will black stand up and begin to say, black in India is black in America, black in America is black in China, black in China is black in Australia, black in Australia is black in Africa? When will the black stand up and fight this fight without running away? You think Yoruba is my problem, or Hausa is my problem, or Fulani is my problem? But we are running away from the truth. And not until we get to that level where every black will say, you don't need to touch black. You don't know what is coming. We are not even ready for it. But as you all know, a journey of 100 kilometers starts with a step. Is it Ganguji or Danguji? He made a statement on the floor of the so-called National Assembly. And that was a very good example of flight. He made a statement there. And what he was saying is unbelievable. They were busy deceiving themselves. That is how to run from their responsibility. They know what they have done.
Roni, Wiwa, and Enkwashi, Mr. Speaker, I'm from Jigawa State. Mr. Speaker, seriously, Mr. Speaker, seriously, Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, this is not the issue of joking. Don't joke. We are talking about
the members around you are insisting that you wear your mask. And then raise your voice.
Mr. Speaker, people are talking about coronavirus. How many people coronavirus kill in Nigeria? You are talking about coronavirus. We are talking about bandits. In only a single day, they kill the people that pass. All the people die with corona in Nigeria. People, they consider this corona as something. Put your mask, block the state, go at home, they shut down everything. We're not supposed to shut down, we're supposed to shut down this country for banditry, not corona. Mr. Speaker, the black people are very strong. I don't believe with any corona. No corona will touch me. Mr. Speaker, seriously, what I believe in it is, look at how we became serious in the issue of corona in this country. Why won't the government be serious in the issue of this killing as they treated corona? Mr. Speaker, seriously, what is going? All what we are doing, welfare, project, everything that this government is doing to make sure that they do welfare or to show change in this government, this banditry, this insecurity is dissolving all our effort. Seriously, in this country, Mr. Speaker, what I observe, SSS are not doing their job. Because if bandits are coming from the forest to come inside the town, SSS is supposed to detect them and inform the military and police. The problem is these people are coming, Mr. Speaker, from the forest. And sometimes information will reach to the security. But these people will still come, spend hours in a village. Hours, not minutes. Killing people, burning houses. They will even relax there. And then they go. Then later on, security will go and begin carry corpses. So, Mr. Speaker, in this government, all what we are doing in this government, people of this country are not giving us credit because of security. Because the best thing is to protect life and property of a human being. And if you come to the issue of economy, Mr. Speaker, these people, majority of the affected areas, they are the ones producing the food that we are eating in this country. 80% of the farmers cannot go farm. So in the next 1 year, Mr. Speaker, all what we have will finish. And we never farm what we eat in the future. And we put ban on importation. So, Mr. Speaker, what I fear is people of this country, now the common people are looking for us. So gradually, if we allow this insecurity to continue, people will take law into their hand. And the people, they will begin go to the houses of a well-being people and start attacking them to bring them food to eat. Because gradually, if you go to the local area, the only thing, the security of our people is that farming. They will farm what they will eat. And it's because of that farming that this country stay in a peace. So seriously, Mr. Speaker, what I observe is the security, as they said, is embarrassed. Is embarrassed to the Nigerian security. It's embarrassment to the Nigerian security that a state governor are negotiating with the criminal to bring peace in his state, because the security cannot tackle that thing. He has to beg them to stop killing his people. He even promised to give them money. Where are the money appropriated for arms? Where are the helicopters? What the Air Force are doing? These people, they are coming in the daytime. In bike, they will send them 200 on bike. You can just bomb them with helicopter in 5 minutes. Where are the intelligent? So seriously, Mr. Speaker, it's embarrassing to negotiate with the criminal is an embarrassment to our security in this country. And what I observe, sir, Air Force, Army, and police, they're supposed to be serious and take, if you send somebody who's AK-47 to attack a bandit who's AK-47, and some bandit, they have even GPMGs. So, Mr. Speaker, the security are not ready to tackle that thing. As you take tankers, sophisticated tankers to Sambisa, that is what army is supposed to take to this our forest. Surround our forest with tankers.
Now, that man speaking is a Fulani man. He's a member of IPOB. The man speaking, Danguji, is a member of IPOB, a Fulani man. He's there now. They didn't give him his own corona money. He have to say the truth. But he was there when they say, oh, IPOB is lobbying, IPOB. The Christian or the people they are killing now, is it IPOB? One truth is certain. Nigeria will use her hand to initiate a state of anarchy. And Nigeria will burn down. That includes Biafra land. That includes Yoruba Oduduwa land. That includes Arewa land. They will burn down. We will see that in Sokoto. And after that, let a new nation emerge. But they will understand that this evil, there is no room for it. This is a Nigerian lawmaker. Somebody told me the one on Facebook is old video. Of course, it's old video. A documented record of Nigerian lawmakers' stupidity. But they are the one. It's a reminder of who your lawmakers are. But that having been said, this is people telling you the way we care for corona. If they care for bandits and terrorists killing people, Nigeria will not be like it. But they know what they are doing. Nigeria is not one. Nigeria can never be one. We can be cousin and relative and in-law and all the rest. So we are with Americans. So we are with Chinese. So we are with Japan. So we are with almost all the countries in the world. In my family alone, I know how many nationals we have there. But it's not something anybody should be proud of. And the question remains, our children with the Chinese, are they bombing us yet? Maybe they will bomb us tomorrow. The children we have with Israel or China or Japan or America or Saudi Arabia, are they bombing us? And now you see the relationship we may have with them matrimonially, or how do you speak the grammar? It's not actually the problem. The problem is that they are teaching their children to hate us. And somebody is running away from the truth. Oyibo are busy teaching their children how to kill you as a black chimpanzee anywhere you are seen across the globe. Without pity, the same way Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba are teaching their children how to kill us with the slightest opportunity. Guy, we cannot run away from this fight. Our heart must be ready. Our heart must be ready. Our heart must be ready. You think we don't know the implication of what we are doing? We know. We know. But yet we choose to do it because our heart are ready. Let the heart of your children be ready. Because when these people will descend on us, let God have mercy upon you. On that very day you will need help. That is not your brother you have killed so much that will be by your side. You will understand what we mean. They are busy sowing seed of discord among us. And it's working. They are happy. What they say, don't mind them. They don't love themselves. We have told you they can't rule themselves. Then idiots are coming to challenge their father. You think this struggle is about our leader, Mazi Nandekano? You have not been able to comprehend the mindset behind what IPOB is doing. You have not. Oh, let's do Mazi Nandekano. Let's do him. You don't know what is coming. And Chukwu Kikabiama say, I will stop sending you prophets. Because every prophet I send to you, you will kill them. That is what he said to children of Israel. If you continue killing them, I will not send you wise men again. This feeling are normal. But you must take your stand. You must not allow them to deceive you. As far as this journey is concerned, we must pay attention to what is happening. From the days of Adakaburu to the days of Ojukwu, to the days of Ken Sariwiwa, to the days of Mozob, down to the days of IPOB, the feeling of our people have been toyed with because of our insensitivity. They toy with our feeling. Today we are walking on the same path. Most of you are falling for it, which is not really a problem, except that it will demoralize you and will make you lose, and the next generation will suffer for the consequence. Adakaboro was there. He played into the hand of Yoruba. Yoruba led him. Obasanjo, to be precise, and Adekunle, the black scorpion. He led them to kill Biafrans. Oh, it's past. Who told you it's past? Ken Saro-Wiwa came. He was the best friend of Abacha. He's dead. Acid poured on his body. Oh, it is past. Who told you it's past? Ojukwu came. He played with Awolowo. Today we are still suffering from the same pain. Oh, it is past. Leave them. Mozob came. It is still the same thing. Asari came. It is still the same thing. They look for you at your weakening point and help you. Do you know when Asari was locked up by Nigeria, it was Yoruba that had paid his children's school fees, accommodated his wife, paid all his bill, and you think Asari is coming to fight for you? We have entered another era. Be singing their praise. Hausas are loving, Yorubas are loving. Make sure our fight don't come up in the winter. you will understand what it means to run away from the truth. We see them coming. We will continue shouting it. If you like, you believe. If you don't like, be doing. That time you are applying smart. Another person is planning. Oh. Now, how long are they going to play with our feeling? How long? Look at Biafrans everywhere on social media declaring what they want. We want Biafra. When will Hausa hit the social media? At least let's fight for the online country while we are waiting for it to manifest in the physical. When will Yoruba manifest? These people are reducing our number one after the other. We are here playing sent. As far as Oyibo man is concerned, no black man will be sent. You can't. They promise you freedom, which they know nothing about. They intellectually give you a very fake freedom fighting sermon. They make appeal on your conscience just to rip the dollar off you, off your pocket. And after, they will look for a way to sustain your stupidity by telling you sweet words. That's how we give you freedom, but they know nothing about freedom. They turn around and give you sweet, sweet words just to make sure they sustain your stupidity. And at the end of the day, it is because they feel we are weak. We have been hated for so long that you need the love so much. Can't you see you need help? You have been hated for so long. And somewhere along the line, you just need to be loved. Waiting we use love, they do. Love for Onyeibe. Do you know the condition most of our people find themselves? They can imagine a young damsel, a young girl, from the day she was born till like the age of 30. No man has said to her, baby, I love you. You will see that girl. If you say love, you say, yes, I love you too. That is how we feel. We have been so hated that some of us just think that somebody gonna love us. No, you gonna love yourself. Forget about whether they love you or not. We have been asleep for so long, to the extent that we do not know the cost of freedom any longer. There is this feeling, you think they are normal, and there is nothing wrong with it. But with time, you will understand the bondage you have found ourselves. The effect of this will be transferred to our children. I must tell you, this is the time to think about the collective interest of the Biafran people. Nothing more, nothing less. This is the time we must come together and think about the collective interest of the Biafran people. An injury to one should be injury to all of us. When somebody is crying and pointing hand, our ancestors say, watch, the mother and the father must be there. When we keep crying how it afflicts us, pay attention to it. Oyibo interest is for them to be poor and let Oyibo people be rich. Black leaders is for them to be rich. Let everybody be poor. Brothers, let us stop fighting, flying, or running away from this mental battle. Let us stand our ground and fight for Biafra to be restored. Our message is simple.
This is my message to the world. I'm writing from my heart and my broken soul. Every day and night we keep walking down the road. They killed our mothers, fathers, and the sons. We are light, we are the light Kika is the one to give us victory. Bring us back to the land, flowing with milk and honey. Breaking all that chains and the pain of slavery. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. We are coming, we are coming, we are not alone. We are fighting with the power of love. Forever and ever, we shall reign in the world. We are stars, we are the greatest stars. No matter where we go, we rise to the sky. All around the world, we see greatness in the sights. Every day and night, we struggle for our lives. We are one, we are the chosen ones. Chukwokika is the one to give us victory. Bring us back to the land, flowing with milk and honey. Breaking all that chains and the pain of slavery. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the end.
And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Biafrans, the message is simple. In this spiritual arena where we find ourselves and the need for us to fight in order to defend our land, it is simple. Prepare your mind. Prepare your mind. Prepare your heart. Love those that love you and monitor those that hate you. Prepare your mind. Nobody will fight for us except we fight for ourselves. And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. And the special number for the female is 081 288 58614. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, we lost that caller. Biafrans across the globe must understand. And there is no two ways about that. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm George.
Go ahead, please.
I'm calling from Aba. Aba is in Abia State. Abia State, Biafra land. And I make a legi no man aro. Take a legi obu nanye George Onyeibe and I make a legi keleba ofuma make a legi nekele our spring leader Hamadike one Okofa Onyeibe onye na-anya nwere ike ikwu okwu ya na-agba ekwu dịka maọbụ ekwu otu Chineke si duo ya ka onye ike nsọ yi Biafra. Ekelela m ekele, asị m kelee Mazi Uche Mefọ, our deputy leader, ana m ekele ya la ihe na-ekwu to go our route. Ndị mmadụ amaghị ihe na-eme ha. People amaghị the source of our fighting, and this fighting is not a fighting of one person alone. Fighting na fighting for mmadụ niile, for our future and our children's future and the future and our generation. And people dey understand. Obi ndị mụtara ụbọchị nke taa mbụla Jehova na-edu ndị ọbụla mbụ the strongest IPOB member, no matter the calamity ha na cross. Jehova na-edu ha n'udo, na-edu ha na-aga, nakwa na-edu ha ruo okwu ebighị ebi anti anyị nwetakwa ihe anyị na-achọ. Jehova ga-edu anyị. Lee ihe ndị mmadụ na-eme, onwe onye chọrọ ịga back to their roots. Ịmata where you come from, ịmata ebe isi pụta. Ịmata ebe isi pụta na-adị mkpa. Obodo anaghị anọ without, mmadụ enweghị ike ịnọ without a history. Onwe otu ị ga-esi n'ọnụ ụwa enweghị history n'elu ụwa. Onye na-enweghị history mbụ onye nwụrụ anwụ, onye ahụ adịghị ndụ ọ dị. Ọ na m ele ihe ndị mmadụ na-eme na-ewe m iwe. Yoruba Church egbuola ndị Igbo. Yoruba Church egbuola ndị Igbo. O gburu ndị Igbo to the extent amawo when ji dere forefather wo nji stand there in their ground up till now. Ground anọ egweta Yoruba Church mebisi ala anyị niile. Mgbe anyị nwa nọ n'obere, anọ one day mgbe a na-akọ somebody na-akọ na ya wuo onye riri ndị akọ na ya wuo onye Igbo. Mana ihe ndị fet onye Ibibi, onye Cross River, Akwa Ibom to be Igbo man in United States here. Ikwu anọ anyị nwere ndị akamụta Akwa Ibom ndakpọ nwaanyị arịa. Anyị nwere arịa la Ikwu anọ local government. Anyị nwere arịa. Anyị nwere many people from Anang to Ngwa. Ọ bụ a stone throw. Ọgwa n'ụkọ otu ha na-agba ekpe, ha na-agba ekpe. Anyị na-agba ọkọnkọ la village Kemwa si pụta, anyị na-agba ọkọnkọ na-agba ekpe. Onweghị ihe ọbụla mbụ omenala ndị Ibibio na-eme, anyị nwala anaghị eme. Ọ bụkwa ndị a mbụ ndị ka m furula ozi bekee, m furu na Abuja, ndị nwetara one plot na Abuja, nweta one plot na Kano, mbụ ndị asị, ndị emewo Nigeria iwe na-esi ewe m. Be Jehova eke nkere ụwa, ama m Lọhamadike 1, Jehova ga-edu ya. Ọ ga-edu ya n'udo, ọ ga-eduola m ya ndụ. Ruhu niile ọ na-aga, ihe ọ na-aga mbụ ọ bụ ije owele. Onweghị nke ọbụ ga-agbachi ya. O nwetala Biafra. Ọ kwara na anyị nọ. Ọ dị ka mgbe ụmụnne m ụbọchị nke taa na-agara n'Aba mgbe m nọ. Obi jupụtara m n'ụtọ. Ifo ndị iberibe hapụ ebe a ndị na-egbuchi mmadụ, ụmụnne na-egbuchi mmadụ, ụmụnne na-egbuchi mmadụ, na-ebu egbe agaghị egbuchi mmadụ. Every blessed day ha agaghị eche ebe ha ga-eje mbụ ndị na-asị lekwotu awa condition, ndị ma stranger ndịrị dị igwere ala anyị na anyị achọghị ya. Anyị na-eme protest, ha na-abịa ebu Amọdụka, ebu Ani, ebu Hilos agbara.
Then after the idiot will tell me he say Nigeria. We are telling you we don't like our condition in Nigeria. They are killing us, incarcerating us, and somebody just say, let's do talk civilized. Thunder will fire all of you. You see, when a man sees his end, he should begin to consider the main purpose of what he has existed for. You are seeing your end, and you are trying to be good man. Let's do so. They say we are good man. Let us be bad man and get our freedom. And whatever happens after that, let the people of Biafra decide. I know they more
Jesus Christ, Abufu a good man. Oh, when you were ya, or walk local Kochuku. You were ya, or what did I send them at local Kochuku? One day, Kanye, now feel like back to their roots. Look at what Ambassador do to Biafra 1999. They killed the mama, they killed the papa. And some of all those our actors, Nollywood, my musicians, their children cannot give the account of their father. My father is a Timaya. My father is a rude boy. What are they doing? If they are fighting for their freedom, everybody people come. But Ichenka, Jehovah Gasigwe. Jehovah Gasigwe Ichenka, Laha Kekerowa.
Thank you very much.
Ana mekele George Mazi Uche Mefo mekele Ohamadikewa. Onye na-ani ya pụrụ ịga na kọọtụ. A na-ele asarị dọkụbọ. Na-ele ntonto dike. Na-agbasa ụlọ chalis. Ọ bụ ihe mere ebe ịkọ. Ọ wọla naanị tufu naanị. Ọ ga-abụ naanị tu ndị Fulani women tonto dike. Mpayambe a very good man. So bad. Thank you very much, brother. God bless you.
Yes, Adeniyi is there on my Facebook. Adeniyi, a Yoruba, my relative, my loving Yoruba. He said we should be fooling ourselves. Adeniyi, my love, I love you. We love how we are fooling ourselves, but we know who your mothers and your father are. What I don't understand is why Yoruba don't have shame. I know one of the problems I may have in this struggle is because of Yoruba people, and I'm waiting for that day. Adeniyi, you people are not ashamed. You hate Igbo person more than death itself. And you people want us to be in one Nigeria, using juju to scatter our people's head. Your time is up. Adeniyi, you people have failed. All those juju you use because our people are running away from their mental responsibility. When we are done with all of you, every Biafran child will be a weapon. And then you people will want the division of Nigeria, and we will tell you no. You people have spent over 200 years working on us. And now, like Amadu Bello say, when we came, our people are not they are not ready, awakening to their responsibility. Now we will make sure everybody know the truth. It doesn't matter how many people you go behind. Adeniyi, that is who you are. Yoruba. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, Mazi Onyeibe.
Good evening from you.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening and good morning and good afternoon to all great Biafrans all over the world. So my name is Mazi Okechukwu. I am a native of Onyeibe. Onyeibe is in Ebonyi State in Biafra land. I want to thank God for our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I want to thank God for IPOP leadership. And I say, may Chukwuka Biama bless our leader and the leadership of IPOP. And Biafra must be restored in the mighty name of Chukwuka Biama. And my second prayer is that anybody that is proud and say that is a proud Nigeria and come to our Facebook page to talk rubbish or to comment rubbish about IPOP or about Biafra, may his life or her life and his or her eternal generation be like Nigeria, he said. So Mazi, thank you for the great opportunity given to me to speak tonight. We are talking about Yoruba and their deceitful life. Mazi, if you see, for those who may not understand what is going on, or they will see it, maybe they don't understand, they may tell that just a normal. Mazi, do you know that whenever we post the killing of our people in Facebook, Facebook will say that it's violating the rule of laws. They will delete it. Anything the Amazonians post anything about the killings, they will delete it. It won't stay even up to a minute. Because they are controlled by the Yorubas. But do you see the killing of an American? That even till tomorrow, how that guy was lamenting, how they pressed him until he shit out and died, is still in Facebook. They have not deleted it. It did not violate their rules of law. So, what am I trying to say? Biafrans, you need to wake up and know what is coming ahead. And you need to wake up and defend your land. We all need to wake up now. There is a voice crying in the wilderness. Wake up now. Voice of Mazi and the Kanu, voice of indigenous people of Biafra is crying in the wilderness, calling you to wake up. Go wake up and see the dangers ahead. Because you see how this war, I mean, there's one I don't even like to mention. They say brackless, but I say about Africans. Because the Onyeibe have so much deceived us and they begin to call us black. Because anything that is bad, they call it black. Now, if you see the demonstration going on in the world, because of who? One man that died in the hand of a police in America. They title it, Life of a Black Man Matters. What kind of hypocritical life? Our people have been killed. Onyeibe have no reason to demonstrate it. CNN haven't showed it. BBC haven't showed it. France 24, Russia Today, Al Jazeera, none of them is showing this news. But you see Onyeibe with a fake life. But now they're demonstrating the life of a black man matters. What an evil. What an evil in this 21st century. In this millennium time.
Nigerians are protesting. Oh, they have killed. All is just to discredit Donald Trump government. Everything they are doing. Nigerian protesting that they killed one man in America, whereas they are killing thousands on daily basis. Their target is to help what do they call the idiots of American political party. Just say, let's say Donald Trump is not working. Democrats.
Yeah. Because they try to fight. They try to fight Muslim. Yes. Nonsense. Because they try to fight Donald Trump. First time in history to impeach a president in America. They did not succeed. They brought coronavirus. They did not succeed. Now they brought the killing of a black African American. Now the whole world is shaking. And do you know what is paining me most is that there are a lot of stupid Biafrans that are joining in this nonsense demonstration. I don't say that the killing of that guy is justified. It's painful. It's not okay. But the blacks are waking up, so-called blacks are waking up everywhere because they thought that their Jerusalem, there's fire on their Jerusalem, which is Western world. Because a lot of them have lost their home. They say, when you talk about, come out, let us demonstrate about the king of Biafrans, they will say no. Come out because we want to get our freedom, they will say no. But now there is fire on the mountain and they see that their Jerusalem, that the army in their Jerusalem has started killing them. Now they want to demonstrate their life matters. I say this world is full of hypocrisy. Nigeria government is not even ashamed of going to stand in the front of U.S. embassy to say we are demonstrating. Are you demonstrating in the killing in Ebonyi State, where you massacre the whole family, you cut off their head and they cut off their legs? Are you talking about the one?
All because of Jesus Christ.
And the Yoruba people never talk about this. Nobody talking about it. Yoruba CNN and the channels and the WhatsApp.
Our leader said something in his last broadcast. He said Yoruba pastors are the highest Yahoo in the world. And now I begin to ask myself, if Yoruba born again pastors are the highest Yahoo in the world, then what is Yoruba Muslim? How will Yoruba Gomo be? If Yoruba men of God walking with Jesus Christ, going to heaven and coming back, are Yahoo, highest Yahoo in the world. And then somebody who have sense should understand that the Ogomo of Yoruba and the Muslim of Yoruba is Opurichi. It is no go area. There's some of us drinking tea in the Asra are telling us how to feel, how to react, how to be gentleman. Don't worry. That rain will fall and it will beat all of us. On that very battlefield, we will redefine our life. People don't understand. This one has passed Enugu or Abiamata. Ojuku say because we were involved. Biafra make una wake up. No, na be the reason. So the here.
Mazi, you know, when we talk about this Yahoo people, I could remember what happened to me in Igwacha with a Yoruba man. This man, he met me, he wanted to talk business with me. He told me, I asked him, who are you? He said, I'm a leading pastor from Jesus' house. Everybody that is hearing my voice know where Jesus' house is. We are coming from Aba, first Atarari. We are coming from town, second Atarari. He took me with his car to Leventist. Abandoned upstairs. They opened the door for him, the gate. He ran there. I got afraid. He said, I shouldn't be afraid. Come. Abandoned upstairs. We were climbing. I think the other third floor or fourth floor. Abandoned property. As I cross, they'll cross the gate. As I cross, they will lock the gate. As I cross, because they put what do you call it? This iron gate everywhere. I'm getting there. He brought out his Bible and he started talking. He said he's a pastor. I look on the left and the right. I don't know what to do. I say, God, I will not die here because this man is a ritualist. So what happened? What I did was God gave me a kind of mind that whenever I would listen to this man telling me, I would say, okay, no problem. No problem. But I was watching from the window. I said, so if this man to kill me here, I will jump out from this story upstairs. God saved me from this hand of ritualist. But it's in Jesus' house. It's him. That is how these people. So, but I would not want to, let me not go more further because of people who are calling. But what I want to tell all the Biafrans in diaspora, if you like, stay in abroad for 100 years. This racism can never stop. Demonstrate from now to 1 million years. It can never stop. You are not a white. You are not a white. This killing has been since 4 or something years. Many have died. So if you thought that you don't want to join to fight to get Biafra, and then you take America or any Western world as your home, don't worry. Fire has entered your Jerusalem. All of you must surely pay. It's either you come out now and pay a little to get your freedom, or you pay it in the hard way. We are watching all of them. All hail Biafra.
Thank you very much. Almost hail Biafra. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Good evening from here. Please turn down the volume of your radio set. Caller on the line. Your name and where you calling from.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Emeka Ogwa from Enugu State. So I greet all of you. I thank you for your job. I pray that God will continue leading you people until the Biafra will be achieved. My brother, I hear your words. You walk and you say like a Biafran soldier. Surely you are a Biafran soldier. The way you talk, you lecture us very well. You taught us a good way. And if we can hear you and follow the direction of what you people are saying, I believe our land will be okay. But the problem we have is the chief, all these chiefs and the kings, so-called kings, traditional rulers, and the governors and other government officials who claim to be our leader. They are the people that are calling these Hausa people in. Imagine in a village, all these Fulanis, they will first of all go and meet chiefs. And they will give them a token. I don't know how they value the money more than their subject. They will allow them to enter bush. When they enter our farm, they will continue destroying our farm crops. So all this that they are doing, and when we go to them and report to them, they will first of all cry and say, oh, you people should not touch them. Come and give us a report for the spoil. And when we beat them, they will not do anything. And when we carry fight to them, they will continue to come and pointing at the person that fights all those Fulanis. So we have a big problem. We have a big problem. And we don't know how to do it. We don't know how to solve this problem. But I believe one day,
for all those people,
God will.
For all those people, their problem is small. We have not visited any of them. There is a stage we get to. We don't need to hide all these things. We will pay them visit. But the point is that call how long are they going to exchange us for 5,000 naira or Igbo presidency? Go ahead.
I greet all of you. I greet our leader, the spring leader. The way that he spoken yesterday, I really enjoyed his words. And also, other people that are struggling, fighting for this.
Unfortunately, I lost that caller. And of course, this is where I draw the curtain for this evening's segment. Our time having been spent. Biafran people, stop being emotional. When they kill us, they don't kill us emotionally. They kill us black and blue. Suffering us, betraying us. Go and check the behind all the whole Biafrans who are running mad. Behind every idiot Biafran, there is a Yoruba. Behind every idiot Fulani gallivanting everywhere in Biafra land, there is our Saman. Let each and every one of us show our hatred for one Nigeria. Openly, and then we embrace you openly. Until then, divide Nigeria. You all know how hopeless and useless Nigeria is. And you people are the one that make up Nigeria. And you people want to sustain the Nigeria. Amalgamation has expired. We cannot mix together according to Awolowo, oil and water. We are not the same with Hausa, Fulani. Their goat and our goat is even different. Do you know the lizard in Anambra is different from the lizard in Sokoto Arugongo? But these are the truth. But yet, British government say, oh, they want us the same way they did in Cameroon. One side of Cameroon is Anglophone, the other side is Francophone. Who is deceiving who here? And every community in Europe, all of them are country. The same people are the ones shouting, no, Igbo don't have land, Igbo don't have land. Idiots everywhere. All of you who are responsible for the misery of Africa, your children are looking at you. They now know how evil you are. If you don't change, your children will be the one that will mob you. It has started already. Kingdom fall and kingdom rise. I sign up from here. And if my gospel pains you because you have Yoruba blood, may the Lord show mercy to you. Because when my own pain me, because of my Fulani blood, you will not survive it. And now you understand that the Biafran interest is the most paramount, the most important. Every other one is nonsense. It is the love of Biafra that led me here. When I saw Mozob collecting, loading and offloading money in Opi Wika, I knew they were not here for this job. We cannot allow anybody to deceive us, neither are we going to allow ourselves to be deceived. People's blood have sustained this struggle till today. People's blood has sustained it. And more are willing to die. But the question at the end of the day should be, why did they die? Did they die for Igbo presidency? Did they die for the torture? Did they die for, so we look like good man? When are they look people where they set fire to cook beans? Where they know say go take 3 days to dawn. No problem. Biafrans, we have suffered enough. We have to go home. Put your selfish interest aside. Do the needful. Do the needful. Biafrans are crying. Biafrans are in pain. Around the globe, Biafrans are in trouble. But of course, we know Biafra will be restored. But must we weave for golds and powder? For palm oil, do not sprinkle in amulets. I sign off from here.